My humble pranams to our Jagat Guru, Dr. Pitamaha Brahmarshi Patriji, and also Swarnamali Patriji Madam. Dear friends, dear masters, dear gods of Malaysia, who have come on this platform today. Today we have invited Dr. Sridevi Gauru from Visakhapatnam to speak on the subject of awakening the vibration energy of the pineal gland and activating the third eye. Dr. Vaddadi Sridevi is a Master of Science and a PhD to her credit. She's a gold medalist masters. She received the Young Scientist Award. She received 8 Best Speaker Awards in national and international conferences. Dr. Sridevi has given interviews in Andhra Jyoti and Shakti newspapers. She has contributed 20 research publications to high-impact scientific journals so far. And she's writing a book on 6 food articles which are under publication now. In total, Dr. Sridevi has given about 50 speeches, worldwide masters. Today is our pride and privilege to have such a distinguished speaker on our platform, an acclaimed worldwide speaker. And it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Sridevi to the Malaysian platform to share her wisdom on the chosen topic masters. So welcome Dr. Sridevi Garu to our platform. You're muted. Yeah, muted.
Thank you to Patriji Gurudeva. So I'm very happy to have that Guru, and I'm very much thankful to Lakshman sir, who has given me opportunity to speak in this dais. And then I'm very much thankful to all the pyramid masters and viewers. So today is a very beautiful and a golden day. I can say that is nothing but a Kartika Paurnami, which is a very, very divine energy source day. Okay, so it's like very much, I'm very much pleasurable that I'm sharing my this third eye, the bro eye, regarding that bro eye concept. So I'm very much thankful for giving this opportunity to speak about this third eye. Thank you. So, so now we will. So, one second, sir. Okay. So first we just wanted to know what is Agnya Chakra. Okay. So before going to that, a small introduction I just wanted to give. So everyone knows that we are having chakras in our body. Okay. So all total 7 chakras will be present in our body. So each chakra will be having a different role. Okay. Similarly, what are the chakras that is present inside our body? The 7 chakras. Similarly, outside also we are having the 7 chakras. So that one we used to call it as a Chaitanya chakra. So which is a protective layer around our body. So which is very much important. Because if the Chaitanya chakra is affected, so then the normally what happens is the remaining means like any problem, any diseases or anything, if the outer part of the chakra, if it is affected, then only it can penetrate inside the body. So it takes at least, if anyone is suffering from disease, so it will first affect there. So then it takes at least 15 to 20 days to enter in our body. So that is the main thing. So what that Chaitanya chakra is also known as a aura. So everybody, each and every individual will be having this aura. So generally aura will be around for everybody, for each and every individual, 2 to 3 feet it will be there. So whoever evolved souls, or who are doing meditation regularly, for them the aura is going to be increased day by day. So for example, our Patriji Gurudeva, so his aura, if you see, it will be around more than 60 feet like that. So it will be more than that. So that energy source, that energy, the evolved souls, means what we can say is a supreme divine souls, they will be having a very pleasant and a very enlightened aura. So that is nothing but Chaitanya Shakti. So same thing. So before, when suppose these, what are the energies of what I'm saying is, so before, first we should make main conscious should be there in, first will be in aura. So this outside one. So similarly, inside chakras, what are there? Those things in that mainly, what you can say is, first one is Mooladhara, which is very much important for the whole chakras to be strong. So first, if you see the Mooladhara chakra, if the Mooladhara chakra is strong, then only what happens, remaining, what you can say is the base is nothing but the building. Suppose if any, what you can say is the root, if it is strong, the whole building will be, whole building or whole body system will be active and strong. So first thing we should come to know, these are the very important things. So now coming to the sixth chakra, that is nothing but Agnya chakra, and another name is also known as a brow eye, because it is present in center of the eye. So that is nothing but the third eye. So here what it mentions is this point, what it here it's mentioned as a south. If it comes down, it is the pointing it as a south point. So that is nothing but third eye, which symbolizes a Shiva, the energy of the Shiva. So what you can say is, that is the main thing, the Kundalini Shakti activates. When the Kundalini Shakti activates, what generally they used to say that the Shakti will be started at the base of the Kundalini Shakti. So there, if it starts at the base of the root, so that is nothing but Shakti. And then when it comes here, okay, Ajna. So there the Shiva will be there. So together the Kundalini Shakti activation together, they used to mention it as a third eye. That is nothing but the main important role for the for evolving the supreme soul. Okay, so this is the point where they used to be mentioned as a specifically they mentioned as a Agnya or brow eye chakra. Okay, so third eye. So this one generally what they used to say is, here is a place where the pineal gland will be present. Pineal gland and the pituitary gland on the hypothalamus and thalamus will be present. So mainly the third eye is nothing but which is represented as a main, specifically the pineal gland. Okay, so this is the thing. So here if you see the Agnya chakra, the symbol itself is nothing but Om, which the sound itself is used to be mentioned as a Om. Okay, the Shabda. So this third eye is also what I have mentioned is nothing but a brow chakra. The element here, what it mentioned is light. So here is a very important thing is a divine light. That is a photoreceptor light which will reside here. Okay, so that is a very important thing, that the third eye, whoever the third eye will activate, what happens is they will be knowing the intuition will works very well. So there will be that is another eye is used to be means what you can say is you can clearly know the facts, what happening, what everything, it will be clearly visualized. They can be easily visible for them. Okay, so this one it is also mentioned as it used to be called it as a sixth energy center from the bottom, which is located on your head. Okay, so this healthy third eye chakra vibrates. So what we can say is it's a vibrational energy source. We can easily mention. So the color it represents is indigo color. So which is nothing but the third eye color represents indigo. And then the location specifically is nothing but it is pineal gland. Okay, and then the focus, the main location, the main this is nothing but we can even call it as a focus point. So where the energy source, where the soul used to be reside on it. So it is another point we can say it as a focus point. And then which and also this in Sanskrit they used to call it as a Agnya chakra. So the what Agnya means nothing but the command, commanding the energies, commanding the the soul. Okay, so this is the main important thing. Okay, so first we just wanted to know what is a pineal gland. Okay, so this pineal gland is a gland which is nothing but the gland which is present in the place where it used to be. It's at the center of it. Okay, so in between the two hemispheres, two cerebral hemispheres, it was present at the center of it. So this pineal gland, which used to be produce hormones, which is nothing but what you can say is a neurotransmitters, which are nothing but serotonin and melatonin. So these serotonin generally used to be secreted during the daytime. When the sunlight used to be, with the help of the sun gazing, the light energies used to be penetrate, and then this serotonin used to be released, and later it used to be converted into melatonin during the night. So this is main thing is this pineal gland, which used to be mainly influences the sexual development and the sleep wake cycles, and also the main function is nothing but is used to be regulate the circadian rhythm, that is not day and night. So if you see this image, how nice it was. Okay, here is a melatonin pigment which used to be released during the night. Okay, because this melatonin pigment plays a very major role in mood and also for in a sleep. So to get a very good sleep, this melatonin plays a major role. Okay, and also you can even you can get relief from the stress also. So you can see here the main thing is it is mainly play an important role in a circadian rhythm. Okay, so and also it also plays this pineal gland is also plays important role in whole our body inside our body part, specifically if you can see that endocrine system. So it plays a major role in the endocrine system, that is nothing but all glands. What are those? Pituitary, pineal, thymus, hypothalamus. Okay, and then adrenal glands and pancreas, so like that. So these all sexual reproductive organs and all. So these are very important things. So even for body functioning, for endocrine gland to be function well, this melatonin and also even this pituitary gland plays a pineal gland plays a major role. Okay, so now see if you see here this how nice it was. Actually the pineal gland is nothing, what I have mentioned here is this is nothing but the soul of the, means the pineal gland is the eye of the god. So that is nothing but a seat of the god, seat of the soul. Okay, so this pineal gland is nothing but what the size will be around the p and which is very small, so smaller than p size. Okay, so and then it's named it as a pine cone. Okay, so shaped like a pine cone. Okay, and also this is the main thing is it's nothing but a supreme universal connection. So it used to be connected with the divine supreme souls, whoever evolved souls, who are enlightened souls. For them the pineal gland is very active, so that it will be like easily they can connect to the even they can easily go to the astral travels easily, and also they will be in mostly in a lucid dreams. Okay, and then this healing and awakening of this third eye chakra offers so many exciting gifts. Okay, so first thing is like what actually its major role is, it's that intuition power is very high. Whoever that the pineal gland is activated in active conditions, for them the important role is that their intuition and then the what you can say the intellectual levels will be very strong, and then the spiritual enlightenment power is also very high. Okay, so first now we just see what is this, means where actually this one will be present. So the two petals of Agnya chakra are meant to be present. That is nothing but what I have mentioned earlier, that this in the Sushumna Nadi, so means what you can say is Kundalini Shakti. So in Kundalini Shakti, generally this Ida, Pingala Nadi plays a major role. So here what actually is Ida and Pingala and two most important energy sources. Okay, so Nadis, which are we used to mention as a Susumna Nadi. So these are very important for the activation of these pineal gland. Okay, so and then okay, so and then along with this pituitary, along with this pineal gland, the pituitary gland is also very important. So these two will be very important for the consciousness, for memory and all. So even for a spiritual enlightenment also, these to plays a major role. Okay, so now coming to the function, what is the main function of this brow eye chakra? Okay, so when you come to this function, first thing is they will be having a high creativity, okay, and intuition power will be high, and then also self-realization and awareness, imagination, visualization. Okay, so frequently they used to do astral travels, lucid dreaming. So these are all positive things. Okay, and also it will be like what you can say is they will attain a unconditional love. So what actually this unconditional love is, like it's like a pure hearted. So they will be very, very, when we see them, what happens, the vibration energy used to be flow around them. What I told earlier, the aura. So that is a Chaitanya Shakti. So whoever evolved this enlightened Agnya Chakra people, they looks very bright, energetic, because the light energy is used to be, the focusing is very strong to them, and then the light energy used to be very, and when you see them, we used to attract them. So that much cosmic energy used to be flow for them, to them. Okay, so that is very important here. Okay, and then similarly, visualization technique. So for them, they can easily visualize anything. So they can easily visualize. And also one thing is they will be very clear of what they are doing. Okay, they will be very clear and clarity in every aspect of even they can even know the person, whoever another person of who come to them, they will be knowing what they are thinking. So that is also, that the power also will be will come to them. So this is a very important thing. Whoever the pineal gland and pituitary gland, and what are the third eye, which if it is activated. Okay, similarly the color what it is nothing but the indigo color. So the very important thing is there in this indigo. So the color itself also energize the, if you visualize that color also, this third eye is going to be active. So what is the main function of this color, we will just see. Okay, so this color, indigo color, is a contribution to the awareness, spirituality, wisdom, and connection with the higher self. Okay, and also communication, creativity, and purification. Okay, so these are all very important. Integrity, harmony, deep inner awareness, and wisdom. So these are the very important means regarding this color, this energy sources, means color itself also will enhance our chakras. So specifically this Agnya chakra. So when you visualize this color, and when you even when you feel the color, okay, then also this energies, whatever I have mentioned here clearly. So the creativity, everything, those things also, it will come to our, that will activate our pineal gland. Okay, and also the energy, what and one thing is the aura, whatever it is there into us, that also will increase. So because the aura is nothing but a protection layer, so that we should be, every time we should be protected. Then only other problems we can't, because otherwise if the aura, outside aura, if it is affected, what happens inside also, the chakras is going to be affected. So we should be very careful. So for this aura to protect well, we should do meditation. So if you are in spiritual practice, daily doing meditation and positive thinking, positive attitude, and helping others. So these are all plays a major role. Okay, so these things are very important. Okay, similarly, okay. So now how does this third eye chakra help us to see reality? So it is important to realize that we don't see the reality through our eye, because what you can say is the third eye is nothing but another eye. Okay, another, that is nothing but one important light source, a photoreceptor light source, which is present. Okay, so what happens is, whatever, suppose if we have one goal, okay, so it will be clearly known. When they do meditation, what happens is it will be clearly visualized what they are going to happen, what is their next dream. So what is the next because we have been to this life, so what is our purpose of life? So that will be clearly known through this, whoever activate this pineal gland, it will be easily know their purpose of life. So that is very important here. Okay. Similarly, here actually this Om symbol, Om, whoever do, what actually mean is, this is a scientific report. What it was showing is the Agnya Chakra main symbol is universal energy sources, that is Om. Okay, mantra is Om. So whoever do Om mantra daily, chanting Om mantra at least 21 times daily, what they have observed is the Om Shakti, the energies, whoever chanting this Om, the third eye is, the pineal gland is automatically activated itself. Okay, so that only they have mentioned here. So this is the scientific proof they have mentioned. Okay, similarly, this is a race. So here actually in NASA also, they have found that, see, if anyone want to check it, they can check in this website. Okay, it will be clearly known. So even they have mentioned clearly that Om is nothing but a universal signal. See, it's like nothing but the connection with the universe, universal God. So the connection with the means, what you can say is that is not one language. Okay, so to connect with the supreme souls. So the Om is a very important energy source which can activate our pineal and pituitary gland. So here, if you see the wave, means the waves. So the wavelength, the brain waves, see how it was actually. Okay, the frequency of it, the frequency, highest frequency, it will be around 432. Our human hearing capacity will be around 20 hertz to 20 kHz. So, but this Om sound, if you hear the vibrational sound, it is around 432 hertz. Okay, so that much energy. So when if it will activate our brain, so what happens? We are having the alpha, means different wavelengths. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Okay, so what happens actually is the Om sound energies, it will, when we chant, what happens, the gamma energies will released. Okay, gamma waves. So gamma wave brain waves is going to be active. So then, okay, so when it activates, what happens? The pineal gland and pituitary gland is going to be active. Okay, and then the Kundalini Shakti is also going to be active. So see, now we will come to know. So because of these, means how these third eye chakra, if it is blocked, what are the symptoms? Symptoms, what happens? Just that we will come to know. So third eye chakra blockage or imbalance, suppose imbalance it is there, what happens actually? Over intellectual, means intelligence will be over, means like over active they will be. Okay, over rationalizing. So, and then one thing, what actually they, the whoever person, the third eye is in a imbalanced condition, what happens is their mind will be like hate-weighted. They never believe anything. So they never trust any people. Okay, and also what they used to think is they know everything. They never listen to anyone. Okay, and also, and then they will be like, what you can say is they used to hate even God. So they never believe anything. They never believe any aspect in them. They even means, what you can say, like dominating. Okay, all negative attitudes they used to have. So it's like that. And then and also the energies what they used to have is they used to harm others. Mostly means their energies will be like all the time like hyper, very hyper, and then they will think that what they are doing is correct. So like that. So it is a very like the spirituality levels also very, very low they will be. So it is like that. And also mainly whoever third eye is blocked, what happens is the memory will be very low for them, and then they can't even understand properly. The understanding capability won't be there. They feel all the time stress. Okay, and also and short temper, anxiety. fear, sadness. So like there's so many things. And then mostly they used to be in hallucination. So maximum they used to think that something is going to be happening or something like that. So otherwise, every time they will be in dreams. Okay, and then all the time that negative energies used to be, means like Mayavi chakra will be active in their conditions. The Maya chakra will be active. So all the time that the negativity will be more to them. Okay, and also the brain also will be like fog. It will be like fully towards so, and then they used to have all like bad habits also, like smoking. Okay, having means drugs. They used to take frequent drugs, different drugs, and then even and what you can say is and also alcohol and like that. So like all bad things they used to be prone to. It means they used to be attracted to these negative energies. Okay, and then so now just we want to know how in one slide I will clearly explain. It's very simple methods. By simple methods we can easily activate our pineal and pituitary gland, and then this third eye. Okay, so the first thing, so the third eye chakra healing starts with restoring the balance between the left and the right side of the brain. So we are having the left brain and the right brain. Okay, so left hemisphere, left cerebral hemisphere and the right cerebral hemisphere. So now we will just see one by one. Okay, so what is left side of the brain? So what is the difference between these two? This left side of the brain is responsible for analytical thoughts, okay, logic, facts, science and maths, reasoning, language, and speech. So when you this left side brain, that's mainly responsible for these aspects. Okay, so the analytical thinking will be very strong for them. Logical thinking, they can easily understand the fact. Science and maths, they used to be like they very logically. They can clearly even they solve the problems very easily. Okay, reasoning will be there, and then they used to they are frequently they can learn different languages, and then the speaking capability is very fine to them. Okay, similarly now coming to the right side. So right side of the brain, if they are very active, what actually the intuition power is high to them. Similar to the imagination, visualization, creativity. So new things they used to, new ideas they used to create, and then new different programmings and like that. So many creative things, creative ideas they used to give. And then arts and music, they will be very active. Okay, in different arts. Okay, and then also in different playing musics, different musics. Now a music director and all, now they used to play different so like that. So musics, dreams, they used to have a very excellent lucid dreams. Okay, so so when the pineal gland and pituitary gland together want to active, these two brains are also very much important here. Okay, so now how do I open my third eye chakra? Okay, so now when you come to the third eye chakra, your third eye chakra will open when you begin. So first thing means the intuition. So first you should believe your intuition power. So first thing, our thinking should be like that. I am a supreme soul. I am a evolved soul. I am an enlightened soul. I am a successful soul. So like that, we should say like that. Aim of the place of trust. Okay. Similarly, trust requires patience and faith. Okay. Similarly, so one thing like dreams will be they are very much close to it. Okay, similarly. Okay, so these are all very much important. Okay, so now which is very simple thing is daily doing meditation. When you do meditation, what happens is left side brain and right side brain together used to be get active. Then automatically this pineal and pituitary gland is going to be active. Okay, so the simple thing is our guru's meditation. Our Patriji Guru's meditation, very simple meditation, is nothing but Anapanasati meditation. Just breathe in, breathe out, and then just you should stop your thoughts. Okay, so sit slowly with a very calm position and then be cool. So this is the very good. So that's what. So we should increase our consciousness. So while doing, we should visualize our consciousness. So then it will be very easy for activating this third eye. Okay, see how the enlightened person See, if you see here, how nicely the cosmic energy was flowing. Okay, so whoever do meditation, what happens? Their Chaitanya Shakti Swarupa. Chaitanya means the energies is also used to be spread outside, and then even not for yourself, it is also beneficial to the neighbors who are along, among with me and along with us. Okay, this is very important. So, and also one thing, the pyramid meditation is a very, very beautiful meditation and very, very, very highly vibrational cosmic energy. So if you sit under the pyramid and do meditation, it is like excellent, excellent, very fast you can get the cosmic energy so that you can activate this pineal gland. So when if it is activated, automatically this brow eye is also going to be active. So this is very much important. Okay, so main thing is you should focus on the particular point and do continuously. Okay, so according to the age, if you do, so it will be very much better, and then you can easily enhance your power, vibrational powers. So similarly, if you do group meditation, it is very excellent. So if you do group meditation, still more fast you can energize your vibration energy. You can even faster you can reach the actually conscious state. So that, and also not only that, you can attain the divine supreme soul. So you will become a supreme soul. So this is very much important. So if you do group meditation, why means if you do group meditation, what happens, along with us, remaining all energies also used to be involved, and then the vibration energy, it will become a round, a beautiful round activation vibration energy chakra around whole team, so that it will be very fastly we can get this Ajna chakra active. Okay, see how nicely this one, the image is what it was. See how nice it was. Okay. Similarly, so today what I told that today is a golden day. Okay, so there's nothing but the Kartika Purnami. So today is what you can say is a miraculous day. Whoever do today meditation, okay, meditation and chanting, okay, and then what you can say, be with means like means spiritual practice. Who will be doing today? It's a golden day, and then it can easily active this pineal gland. It is very easily active. Why means because the Purnami energy is a main important thing here. The Purnami is having a high vibrational and cosmic energy. So today, when you sit and do meditation today, what happens is the cosmic energy directly flow to us. Okay, and then not only that, today the number means the month itself. The month itself is a Kartika, means Kartika Masam. The month itself is a divine month. Okay, so the number also 11. So Patriji Gurudeva's birthday also November 11. Okay, so the number itself is having highest vibrations. Okay, so that is also very important. So whoever do meditation today, this Kartika Purnami, definitely they can attain this they can attain this supreme energy sources, and then they can realize actually what they means. Suppose whoever not knowing the goal, what to do. Okay, so what is their journey, how it goes. So if they do today, they will come to know the spiritual practice who are doing today. They will come to know, who are doing meditation excellently, they can reach their goal, and also they can attain this consciousness. What you can say is the Ajna chakra is going to be active. So it is very much important. So please kindly, this is if everyone does today, it is very means they can attain the goal. So that is the main thing. Okay, and also whoever charge their water and also even milk on this Purnami day, that will contains a lot of energies. Who are suffering from any problem, any health problem, if they charge the water in the moonlight, the energies will flow into it. Okay, so that they can clear the problem, whatever problem they are suffering, they can clear the problem. So if they today and tomorrow also the energies will be there. So today and tomorrow, if they can put on sunlight, moonlight, so they can easily charge it. Okay, so and also the energies, and one more thing I just want to say. Today, whoever does meditation, it is like what you can say, it's very fast. They can absorb the positive energies. Whoever not doing, they will absorb the negative energies. So kindly, it's my request is, please kindly share this thing, because everyone can, because everyone is a evolved divine supreme souls. So if they do today, they will come to know, and also they can receive the cosmic energy directly from the universe. Okay, so these are the some of the spiritual practice. This is nothing but these are the different evolved. So means how the scientific, this is the scientific method done in spiritual science research foundation. There what they found is the spiritual practice levels, whoever doing meditation daily, whoever started practicing, how the soul used to be evolved, how the enlightenment will be increased. So that is in that studies what they found is, whoever not at all doing, the soul, you see the around the soul, see the energy, negative energy, you see this is nothing but Mayavi chakra. So what happens is, automatically the negative energies is used to be attract very fast, because the aura is not strong, it's a weak aura. So if you see here, this is like they have started the spiritual journey. Okay, so and then the energies, what it was here is, see how it was actually little bit, it was increasing. So because the percentage is slowly. Okay, and then whoever evolved soul, see how it was actually, it was 100%. It was like a sattvika, that the gunas also will be increased. The Shiva Shakti energies will be increased. So the energy, it is nothing but the Chaitanya Swarupa energies was enhanced, and the enlightenment was high in this aspect. So that only in this research they have mentioned. Okay, see how it was excellent, na? The image, say aura vibrationals, whoever doing the spiritual practice daily, their aura, their Chaitanya Shakti is going to be activate like this, and then it will act like a protection wall, protection energy to the our body, physical body. Okay, so if the supreme souls, if the energies, whatever vibration energies will be there, so that one, it will protect not only the person who has received this energy, but also the neighbors, whoever staying by, who are with us also can feel that energies. Okay, see how nice it was actually. So these are nothing but the evolved souls. They can easily after enlightenment, their energies will be high energy. So they can along with all, means like along with the group meditation, even each and every soul can even enjoy that energies. Okay, so these are the pictures. Okay, so now some other simple techniques how we can easily attain this third eye chakra. Okay, so first thing is Kundalini. So to Kundalini Shakti life force, nothing but a simple method, nothing but we should focus on our breath. So slowly breathe in, breathe out. If you focus on the breath, how much we are breathing and how much we are inhaling and exhaling out. So that observation also plays a major role for the opening of this third eye. Okay, similarly this Nadi Shodhana. Okay, left nostril, right nostril, like that. Breathe in, breathe out. So this Ida Pingala Nadi is going to be the channels, means used to be active, and then Kundalini Shakti is going to be active. So it is also simple, very simple method. So that if you daily, if you practice these methods, so that you can attain this, and then you can activate this pineal gland. Along with that, our whole endocrine system, excretory system, okay, respiratory system, digestive system. So whole system, whole body is used to be activated and energized. Okay. Next one is similarly the Kapalabhati. So Kapalabhati also plays a major role for the activation of this third eye chakra. Okay, pineal gland. So next, this one is a DMT activation breathing technique. So this is like a very beautiful technique. This is also means of early what I mentioned is when we do meditation, it used to be the brain waves used to be change the levels. Okay, so it will if this DMT activation breathing technique, what happens is the brain will activate to gamma. Okay, so when the gamma energies will flow to our brain, then what happens is the pituitary and pineal gland is going to be active. So that is very much important. Even this DMT activation breathing technique was clearly mentioned. One research article also they have mentioned that this pineal gland is easily activated with the help of this DMT. DMT is nothing but N-dimethyltryptamine. So this enzyme is going to be activated at this time, so that this pineal gland is going to be active very easily. Okay, so this the chemical is sometimes it's called as a spirit molecule also. So that's what I told is nothing but the pineal gland. We used to mention it as a seat of the soul. Okay, so this DMT method even used to be called it as a Wim Hof method. So Wim Hof, one person, what actually he used to call it as a superhuman. So he has first invented this method, Wim Hof method. So what he found is anything we can control. So like our body, our mind, our soul, anything we can, means it will be in our hand. If you do this method, it will be very easily you can activate your pineal gland and pituitary gland, so that the this DMT activation breathing technique, so that it will be easily activate our third eye. So this method is nothing but you should do 30 to 90 seconds, okay, long breath, and then you should hold for some time. So and then so that the observation of the breath for the some time. So like that, if you do this method, this is also a very effective method. Okay, so this is nothing but the gamma rays. So when this DMT method, when they have done, they found that this gamma rays, gamma energy, so it was around the, okay, showing a very well. So here is nothing but the gamma rays. If it flow, what happens is multi-dimension infinity intellectual levels will be increased, analytical. Okay, so these are nothing but delta, theta, alpha. So these two waves is going to be active. Okay, and also what happens, the pineal gland, pituitary gland, pineal gland, if it is active, what happens, the melatonin will be released. So that is nothing but the mood enhancer. Melatonin and serotonin, these are nothing but the neurotransmitters, and also even it is called it as a good hormones. Okay, see here it is nothing but the photoreceptor light. This is nothing but a third eye. There here we can clearly see the how the light is okay, it is not visible. So it is visible only who are realized souls. What happens every time for them, here one light is going to be blinking. They can identify the light. Okay, when they close the eyes, what happens, every time the light is used to be clearly seen to them. So this is nothing but the photoreceptor light, which is this is the name it is called as a pineal gland, which is nothing but the soul of the seat of the soul. Okay, see how nice it was pictures. So it was clearly seen. Okay, this gamma rays is also going to be active when this pineal gland is active. Okay, so this is the same thing what I mentioned here is okay. So now this next thing is like next other steps. So what are the other steps to be easily active the pineal gland? Okay, so first one is connect with the nature. This is like beautiful, no? So whenever you go outside, you just enjoy the nature, see the plants, see the universe. Okay, see the waterfalls. Like, see how nice photos there are. Those are our images. Okay, so when you see these, what happens actually? When you see these pictures itself only, you feel that like optic nerve is going to be active. Our optic nerve is going to be active. Automatically, what happens? The pineal and pituitary is going to be active. The thalamus is going to be active. So the retina, whatever, because the eye energy, whatever it is there, it used to penetrate to our eye. So then the third eye is going to be active. So the nature plays very important role for the activation of the pineal gland. So because not only not only these energies, see, automatically we feel, first thing what happens is we feel happy. What happens if we feel happy? The happy hormones is going to be released. Those are nothing but serotonin, melatonin, endorphin, dopamine. Okay, so these are the happy hormones. If it releases, automatically what happens? Whole body, whole endocrine system is going to be active, and then we are free from diseases, and then our soul is going to be active. See how nice it was actually, this flowers. If you see these flowers, these pictures, okay, one small technique also I will tell. Okay, whoever doing meditation at that time, if they visualize these pictures, okay, then also you can easily activate the sceneries, whatever. And also one more thing you can do, even you can, wherever you are doing meditation, okay, if you paste these pictures also, so that also it will go inside your subconscious mind. Then while visualization, what happens, the subconscious mind is going to be active, so that even in this manner also this pineal gland is going to be active. Okay, so now see, this one is sunlight gazing. So how beautiful it was. So if you sit daily morning, around the morning time, at least for a 15 to 20 minutes in the sunlight, what happens? Automatically the serotonin is going to be released. Okay, it will absorb from the sunlight, and not only serotonin, our vitamin D is used to be converted to D3. Okay, and calcium is going to be easily absorbed. And not only that, very important thing is our aura is going to be enhanced, our aura is going to be increased, so that the protection layer, whatever, it is very important to us. So that will be enlightened, that will be the Chaitanya Shakti is going to be active. So it is like very important. And also when you come to the health point of view, it used to be boost energy, improve blood circulation. Okay, and also even you can, even for hair also, for hair growth also, sunlight is very important. Okay, so like that, so many things are there. So it is like a very important. And see, this is this beautiful thing, you see, third eye kiss. See, why I have mentioned here is, see, whoever like unconditional love, suppose for example our mom, okay, mother. So how she means, they used to have an unconditional love. Okay, so like even our Patriji Gurudeva, so he is also having unconditional. There is no difference between anyone. They used to see equally everyone. Okay, so this unconditional love. So if you kiss here near the third eye with love, okay, what happens? Even with that also, the third eye is going to be active. See here. Okay, what happens actually is, it activates the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, and that person, and brings a sense of security and well-being to the person. So we feel very happy. Okay, we feel secure. Okay, so this is very important, very, very simple technique. If you follow, it is you can even activate our pineal and pituitary gland. Okay, so now coming to the affirmations. Affirmations are very, 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 very important. Why means? Because our thought process is very important. What you think, what you are, what you think. So okay, so suppose if you think positively, you be like that only. Okay, if you want to become a excellent performer, your thought process should be in a excellent way. You never think in a negative way. If you think in a negative way, you will have, means, because each and every moment is a golden momentum. Because the universe is used to hear us. If whatever we speak, so even our ancient, they used to Tadasa Devatalu. So they used to means whatever you speak, it will happen. So the Tadasu Devatalu will be used to move in and around. Okay, so that is one thing. And then not only that, our cells, inside our cells, we are having how many cells? 3.8 trillion cells. And also our brain neurons. So these are all mainly depend on these thoughts. whatever you think, the cells also is going to be active, our energy source. Okay, so that is the main thing. So whatever you think, it plays a major role. So first thing, I am insightful and intuition. I am clear, I think clearly, I always honor and follow my intuition, like whatever. Otherwise you can even think, you all maximum what you can do is daily, every 1 hour, 1 minute if you do affirmation like that, how that is nothing but you are charging your cells, your brain cells, you are charging your whole body. Okay, it's like cell phone you are charging. So if you charge with the good positive thoughts, see, per day we used to get 83,000 thoughts per day. You just think 83,000 thoughts per day. In that we will be getting 80% negative thoughts only 20% will be positive thoughts. So if whoever doing these positive affirmations, they can easily change their attitude, their mind, their body, their soul, and also they can even aura also used to be enhanced. Means the Chaitanya Shakti also be increased. So whoever do daily this affirmation. So affirmations are very, very important. Means nothing but a positive, means what you can say, self talk. So when you give self talk, first thing is, first you think that you are nothing but you are a supreme soul. I am a divine supreme soul. Your thought should be like that. I am a divine supreme soul. I am healthy, I am strong, I am energetic, my pineal gland is activated. So like that, whatever. So many things, whatever affirmation you want. So you can mold it and you can daily, if you chant like that. So at least if you do like that, it is like excellent. You can activate this pineal gland. Okay. Similarly, these are the different yoga poses. If you do these yoga poses also, you can activate this pineal gland. So in that, actually, Adho Mukhasana, okay, Balasana, Uttanasana, Apanasana, okay. So these are the different asanas, Sirasasana. So Sirasasana is like excellent because it like activates, it's fastly, you can, it is easily activated. So these are some of the important yoga asanas. If you do daily, so you can activate this brow eye chakra. Okay, so I think in early before slide I have explained about this lucid dreams. So here, what is lucid dreams? Okay, so in this pineal gland, whoever the pineal gland is activated, for them actually what happens is they used to feel lucid dreams all the time. Astral traveling will be easy for them. So in this lucid dreams, what happens is they will get the clear vision what they are going to be. The vision will be very clear to them. So in the dreams, they will be known that what they are going to be do. So, okay, now suppose in the example, in a spiritual practice example. So in next step, what they are going to do, everything will be come in a picture way, in like a movie. So it's in like a dream, excellent dreams. They used to be enjoy the dreams, means that dreams itself will be very excellent. So whoever the pineal gland is activated for them, it is the dreams will be very excellently. They used to get them. Okay, so imagination power will be high for them. Okay, so visualization. Next thing is visualization. So visualize everything. Visualize while doing meditation. Visualize that you are a supreme soul, you are a enlightened soul, you are a divine supreme soul. Like that, you just visualize yourself all the time. So we focus on the third eye, and then you just visualize that one light is already, it was blinking. Okay, so like that, you just visualize, and then even I have mentioned there. So even the nature, enjoy the nature where you go, that also you just visualize. The sceneries, whatever it is there, you just visualize. Excellent. The energies, whatever, the optic nerve is going to be activated. When you visualize, what happens? The optic nerve is going to be active, and then similarly, this good hormones, dopamine, okay, and also this pineal pituitary gland is going to be active. Okay, so now these are nothing but the stones and crystals. These are different stones and crystals. It also plays a major role for the activation of the pineal gland. Okay, so these are the some of the stones. Amethyst, which is a highly excellent stone. So whoever means actually in some reports they have mentioned that whoever using this amethyst crystal and then do keeping on the third eye and then chant means like visualizing or massaging on that point. Okay, putting the stone and then sitting for in dhyana position. So what they found is even this the pineal gland is also activates them. So even the astral dreams and lucid dreams and astral traveling is also very common to them, it seems. So it is like very good stone. And also lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli also, this is also stone is mainly specifically for the activation of this third eye chakra. Okay. Sodalite. So sodalite also, this is also stone, which is also similarly, what happens is the psychic energies, whatever negative energies is used to be, means the aura used to be enhanced, the negative energies used to be drained off. So these are the stones, somewhat it will be helpful for the, to energize our soul. Okay. See this color, indigo color. So how nice it was actually. See, when you see this picture, how do you feel? The energies, whatever the photoreceptor is going to be active. So automatically what happens? Photoreceptor is active. Photoreceptor is active. What happens? This whatever pineal gland, pituitary gland is going to be active. So that is very much important. Okay. So next thing is intuition. Our intuition power is going to be increased. So now, which are the things we should avoid? Because these are the very important steps, how we can evolve, how we can increase our energies, okay, to activate the third eye. But similarly, what are the things to avoid, so that we will come to know? So if you avoid those things, so we can activate this pineal gland. So first thing is, okay, food choice. If you think, so whoever this pineal gland is active, what happens is, because they used to have the clarity, even in food, what they used to choose, then also they used to have the clarity. So whoever not, whoever that it was blocked, okay, it was imbalanced, they can't, they are in confusion state. They don't know what to choose. The food items, what it was. Okay, if they go to a restaurant, what happens? They can't able to choose the food. So they used to order that one, this one, that one, and all. But that they don't have the clarity. But if the third eye is active in condition, they used to have the clarity. They used to say one thing only. One thing, whatever they want, they used to tell, and that they will have, and then they will enjoy the food. Okay, because enjoying food is also which enhance the pineal and pituitary gland. Okay, so that is also very much important. Okay, and also now, and also other thing is we should avoid drinking means bad quality water, because our body itself is made up of 72% of water. Our brain 85% of water is needed. Okay, got it. So that's what. So you should take a pure charged water. So if you charge the water, if you charge, for example, I have mentioned that if you charge the water in moonlight, so that whole month, three days, if you charge it, whole month you can little like tonic, you can mix and then you can have it. Okay, so like that. And similarly, if you charge in pyramid also, the water will become energized, vibration energy water will be prepared. So like that, you should, otherwise, one thing you can do daily, you can charge with the, some meditation. Okay, before having, you just do meditation and then you charge your water and then you can have. So like that also you can activate it. Okay, and then avoid excess caffeine. Okay, cool drinks, soda, and all those things. Okay, and additives. Mostly they used to add preservatives on. So those things you should avoid. Okay, otherwise what happens is this, that whatever additives will be there, that will deactivate this pineal gland. Okay, and also non-vegetarian food. So non-vegetarian food is a main thing. It will, because your spiritual growth is used to be stopped, the astral travel, and then one thing, so many things used to be hurdled, because our, what happens, whoever having non-vegetarian food, what happens, the Mayavi chakra is going to be attractive. So the tamo guna is used to be increased, tamo and rajo guna, sattva guna will be reduced. Okay, so whoever having the vegetarian type, the sattva guna is going to be increased, then the chaitanya swarupa, they will become a chaitanya swarupa. Okay, so see, these are the examples just I have shown here. So while smoking, what happens in the brain? Because the water content present in the brain is going to be drained off. Okay, so like that. So see here, and also fluoride water is also which used to be harmful for the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. So here in some reports, what they clearly mentioned that the fluoride content, it has affected the brain. So it's very much important that when you drink water, okay, tap water, if it is a fluoride is there, you should be very careful and then observe it and then drink that water. Okay. So these are the things to be avoided. I have mentioned earlier. Similarly, pesticides, okay, mercury, fluoride, sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and tobacco. Okay, na? Okay. Similarly, to activate the pineal gland, what are the foods which are very much necessary to our brain? So in that category, that is nothing but chlorella, okay, na? Wheatgrass, spirulina. So these are all very much important. This is a green algae. We can easily say that spirulina is nothing but blue-green algae, which contains highest amount of chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll and the sunlight. So it's like a highest energy, and also it contains highest amount of antioxidants. So it is very much important for our pineal gland growth, to enhance, to increase the activity of the pineal gland. Similarly, the citrus fruit. So daily, whoever having at the early morning, okay, whoever having little bit lemon and then that little bit turmeric. Okay, lemon should be like, it should be like a lemon, because our pH should be balanced for every day when you wake up. Night, what happens, our metabolic process takes place. So morning when you wake up, what happens, our HCl will be highly acidic. So we should, that acidic should be converted to alkaline. So what we should do, you should have water. So in that, what you can do is, in little bit in hot water, okay, you can add a little bit lemon, 1/2 lemon. Okay, in that you add a little bit one pinch of turmeric. Okay, it's so this will happen. This, if you add daily and have, what happens is it will enhance our even pituitary and pineal gland, and also main thing is it will balance our alkaline, means it will balance our pH. So it is very much important. Okay, similarly, neem and tamarind. Okay, these are all very much important for the our pineal gland activation. So these are the some of the foods which are very much necessary. Okay, blueberry, blackberry, purple grapes, purple cabbage, purple black currant. Okay, figs, plums, purple fleshed potatoes, and all these purple color, indigo color. Okay, so these are very, very important because it contains highest amount of antioxidant. Among these, acai berry, which is one of the most important, higher amount of 3,000 units of antioxidants are present in this acai berry. Berries, in all berries, highest amount of antioxidant, which will prevent from these free radical scavenger. Okay, so we can even prevent from so many lifestyle diseases, and also even from cancer. Okay, cancer, some of the very harmful diseases we can easily prevent from these foods, and also we can easily activate these pineal gland. Okay, some of these foods. Okay, first thing is pineapple. Pineal gland. See, pineapples is very, very beautiful. Okay, because it contains papain, which is very important, enzyme which enhance our pituitary gland. Okay, and similarly the coconut. Coconut is an excellent source for the, because whoever have coconut daily, their brain neurons is going to be active. Okay, so it is an excellent, the coconut is also very excellent. Okay, and also beetroot and carrot, which contains highest amount of anthocyanin pigment in beetroot, and in carrot you will be contains beta carotene. So these are also very, very good antioxidant sources. Isoflavonoids, okay, xanthin, hypoxanthin. So these are all nutrients. Okay, a green color which contains highest amount of phytochemicals. Okay, when you come to the brown avocados is also, it's a brain food. They can be clearly mentioned because it contains highest amount of antioxidants, and also it enhance our neurons. It will improve our neurons. Okay, similarly banana is a very important. Every day who are having banana, they can prevent from cramps, and also what you can say is one of the very important food you can say. So banana is very, very important. So banana, from everything, every part of banana, it is very important. So, and also it contains the highest amount of potassium and magnesium. So it is very much important. So banana is banana. So these are all pineal gland foods. Okay, similarly nuts. These are also very important. So these are all pineal gland activation foods. When you come to the walnut, Brazil nuts, okay, spices. Okay, see here these photos. Okay, cocoa, chocolate. Chocolate contains highest amount of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, which is the highest amount of antioxidant. Chlorophyll, okay, and also it contains trigonelline. So all cocoa, so brown color it is present, no? So brown color contains highest amount of chlorogenic acid. Okay, phytochemicals. Okay, isoflavonoids. So like that, these are all important antioxidants which help to prevent so many diseases. Similarly, flax seeds. Flax seeds are very, very beautiful. So it is like it contains omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acid, omega-9 fatty acids, which are very important to our daily diet. Okay, so chia seeds. Chia seeds is an excellent highest protein source. Okay, so this is also very important. So these are all dark chocolate. Okay, leafy green. Broccoli contains highest amount of these antioxidants. Okay, so these are the very important foods which enhance our neurons, and then it will improve our pineal and pituitary gland, even for specifically for growth of memory, for increasing memory also. This plays a very important role for children. If you give daily these things, it is very good for them. So chocolates means without sugar, I'm saying, okay, not with sugar. So like that is good. Direct cocoa powder, it is very good even for everyone. Anyone can have. Okay. So next, chlorella and spirulina. Okay. So these are nothing but a blue-green alga, which it contains highest, because main thing is it increases oxygen level, repair damaged tissues, and also it used to increase the immune system. Immune system is whoever have these things daily, the immune system will be very strong. If the immune system is very strong, you can prevent any diseases. Okay, you will be very strong. And similarly, the color itself, it contains the highest amount of antioxidants. So it contains the phytochemicals, main phytochemicals, and the chlorophyll will be present more. So it is like very good for our health, and also vitamins and minerals also will be present more in it. So what I have mentioned is, so I told in citrus, when you add in citrus a little bit pinch of turmeric, if you add, it is very good. So similarly, even one report they are showing that this turmeric is a very good brain, means like neurons is going to be active. Okay, even in one report what they have mentioned is, whoever have daily at least 3 grams of turmeric, at least 3 grams of turmeric, whatever means when they do exercise, endorphin hormone is going to be increased. So that one, if you have daily this turmeric water, okay, you can without exercise also you can get this hormone, okay, endorphin. So and then it is like even you can prevent from harmful, means it acts as an anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer and all. So it is like very good, and also even it can prevent the fluoride also. So fluoride content that is present in it, okay, that is also to be prevented. Okay, so what I have mentioned clearly is so brain need actually how much it is, around 85% of water. Okay, similarly oxygen will be around 20% of the total blood and the oxygen in our body. Okay, so these are different types of essential oils. So these are very important actually. Now what means this essential oil, for example, if you take lavender, okay, lavender, and then frankincense, these are oils, sandalwood oil, these are excellent, rosemary oil, these are excellent oils which enhance our body whole system. Means like it is a mood enhancer, so it will release the melatonin hormone, okay, and then it used to activate our pineal gland. So these are very much important. You see, this is a place where, so if you do this here massage daily with these oils, any of these oils, so that you can activate this pineal gland. Okay, so these are some eye exercises which are very important. So if you do daily somewhat a little bit 10 minutes if you spend for doing eye exercise, you can prevent even eye problems. Okay, and also you can even activate focusing, and also you can activate with the help of these, you can activate this pineal and pituitary gland. Okay, now similarly this bindi, when you put because according to our culture, if you put bindi, okay, because this is the place where we used to put bindi, so that also very important, because even scientific proofs they are clearly mentioning that whoever daily put, means because this is nothing but a pressure point, very important pressure point. If you press like this, but automatically this third eye is going to be active. So daily who are practicing, who are putting bindi, there also this used to be active. Okay. So clap therapy. So daily if you do clapping, that is also very important, because even some reports what clearly see, this is a scientific proof. Whoever doing claps daily, at least 20 minutes if they do claps, okay. So not 20 minutes, 10 minutes if they do vigorous claps, okay. What happens, because here in our hand, 72,000 meridian points will be there. Okay, na? So all pineal, pituitary, adrenal, endocrine glands, all secretory, all digestive system, everything is going to be active. And then it used to be, even you can even daily night if you sleep, na, if you apply some carrier oil with essential oil, daily massage also, these you can activate. So this is some of the means simple methods, simple techniques you can easily activate. Okay, na? So. And also, so if you stay in Jnana Mudra also, because here actually the tip, pineal pituitary gland will be there. So that is the main reason. If you sit like this, na, the memory will be increased. And also, even for children, whoever like memory loss and all, if they sit for a long period, at least for 10 minutes daily, this is a pineal pituitary gland. Because if you press like this, you will come to know the brain means like a small sensation you will be feeling. So this is very important. So if you sit like this, and then also it will be very good. So these are the happy hormones which will activate when you smile. When you smile, at least 43 muscles are going to be active. See, that is very important. So dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, endorphin, these are all happy hormones is going to be enhanced when you smile. So every time smile. If you smile, even whoever with you, they also feel happy, and you also will be happy, and then hormones is going to be active, and then this pineal pituitary gland is going to be active. Okay, so these are very important. Appreciation, gratitude, every time. So small thing also you should appreciate. Okay, then also this glance is going to be active. Okay, and also every time thankful to everyone, whatever, anyone, thankful, be kind to them, be unconditional love. Okay, grateful to them. So gratitude. So these are all very much important important things that can enhance our superior soul. This is meant we can enlighten very easily, very fastly. Okay, forgiveness, this is very, very important. Without forgiveness, you can't receive anything. You cannot reach this consciousness. Means forgiveness is very important. So because everyone does mistakes, but even though with wholehearted, if you forgive them, automatically it will be, everything will be good. So you can, this is also very important. Okay, some of the things. Third eye, these are the means. Suppose this third eye is active, how you will come to know? So these are the some of the symptoms. You will come to self-awareness, intuition power will be there, sharpening, consciousness. You will whoever come towards you, you will come to know. The negative people comes means you will come to know easily. You can identify them. Okay, astral travel is very frequent, and then you will stop judging them. Okay, visualization skills will be increasing day by day. So these are the things you will come to know. If the third eye is active, you will come to know the things. Means how the symptoms. These are the symptoms. Okay, so these are the nothing but the astral travel. Just I have just showing the images so that you will come to know what are the astral traveling. So these are the astral traveling. So these are all the things. Whoever third eye is active for them, it is easily be known. So this is nothing but lucid dreams. So you can know your goal. So what actually you want to reach. So these are like a beautiful pictures. If you see these pictures, what happens actually is if you visualize those things, okay, then what happens is when you're doing meditation, you can easily reach. So these are the things. That is the main reason I'm showing all these things. Okay. So this is also evolved soul, supreme soul. So he feels, whoever evolved soul, they feel they are like very cool and calm, very happy, very cool and calm. Okay. So this is nothing but the focus point. If you focus on that point, how it is actually. If you focus on that point, automatically the third eye is going to be active. So these are the focusing points. If you focus for 2 seconds to 3 seconds, so slowly what happens is you can activate this pineal gland. So this is nothing but the energizer, who are the energy, divine energy source, how it used to be spread the energy. So that is nothing but a map they have clearly shown. Okay, so who are the evolved soul, the aura used to be spread like this. So this is the Spiritual Research Science Foundation. They have done this experiment when they saw the energies, means 6 sense, who are activated. Okay, they found that the energy is flowing like this. The divine energy, the cosmic energy is flowing directly to them. Okay. So this is nothing but the self, what I told now, see, like a positive thinking, positive attitude. So automatically the cosmic energy is directly used to be flow, and then the soul is used to be activated. Okay, so evolved souls, these are all evolved souls. These are the some of the scientific proofs how it was happening, how it happens. So these are also similar. These are all the scientific proofs. Okay, this is nothing but the pineal gland. After the activation, how it looks actually. This is the pineal and pituitary gland. Okay.
Okay, doctor.
So this is the sleeping. So this is very important. The best sleeping. So many people used to do. What happens is generally like they never think that any side we can sleep. But it is very important. Is the pineal gland is going to be deactivated if they sleep at the west side. So very important thing. You should sleep only either in south or in east. It is very important. So these are nothing but the divine supreme soul. Thank you so much.
Okay, doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please stop your sharing. Stop the sharing.
Stop sharing.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, doctor. What a wonderful sharing. Deep knowledge on the awakening of the pineal gland and activation of the third eye. You know, you gave so many tips. They can take any tip they want. You know, the easiest one, kissing on the brow, center of the eyebrow, then going into nature, and you talk about affirmations. You know, the most easiest methods you have given to activate the third eye and the pineal gland masters, especially the visualization, the easiest ways. But suddenly back to again our meditation. You know what Patraji has taught us.
Yes,
okay?
that is important.
Now, without wasting much time, you know, my co-host here waiting, Master Shemavati. I wish to invite her to take off from here.
Okay.
Master Shemavati, please come in. We're a bit late now, so please come.
Yeah. Yes, good evening, Master. And good evening, Master Lakshmanan, and good evening, Doctor. Yes, it was like what Master Lakshmanan said. I would only say one, it was absolutely overwhelming. Yeah, there was a lot for us to absorb, but most of it, because of the talk today, I guess I could really resonate and connect to meditation. And now I got so many questions answered with your explanation why I'm going through this, why I'm seeing this, and why colors matter so much and all that. And also it helps many of the masters here who are teaching. We are also teaching a lot of students. So this helps us to also run our classes very scientifically, Master Doctor. Absolutely amazing. You spoke about how important is pineal glands and pituitary glands for us to activate our third eye. And you also give so many methods and ways how to activate. See, normally we only read. When we read, we see pineal glands help to activate. But today you give us so many uncountable ways, which are some of them that very easily, effortlessly we can do it. So all that you gave us to, the methods to activate your pineal gland, and that way it will activate your third eye chakra and all the functions. And also what happens if your our third eye chakra is not activated, all the positivity and the negativity. I mean, if it is activated, what can you see? And absolutely amazing was the clarity that we will have. I think when one have the clarity in life, many things one can achieve, because they won't be in the confusion state, and they cannot be confused by anybody or influenced by anybody in any circumstances. So I think that is a very beautiful message, Master, you gave. And I always know, since young, older people will say, when you wake up, see things which are very like nature. Normally they say see flowers and trees and all that. And since very young, I don't like to see houses right in front of my houses. I like to see plants, but I did not know why. So now I got the answer. Oh, it's because our pituitary glands get activated, then it's helping our third eye chakra and we can feel it. That's why we want to see green and colors and all that. So you really taught us beautiful messages, Master. And it is very, I would say, very valuable, very essential, very valuable what do you call this, sharing that you have given us today, and something that we cannot go and read one day. It takes I think a few weeks for us to read and get those information. You made our life so much easier in giving and presenting it today. So thank you. I say thank you is not actually enough for you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So yeah, with that, let us open to our audience participants to ask question. If you have any question, you can ask doctor. So don't lose this opportunity. I think it's a great platform for us to clarify, to get a clarity many of our doubts, especially third eye. Yes. Yes, Master Shanmuga, you can unmute and ask doctor question.
Hello, Master. Thank you so much for the great explanation. I think you have simplified it well. So I have one question, Master. So you are talking about the chakra, third eye chakra and the crystal stones, right? So for third eyes chakra, we just put, because for the lapis lazuli, if I'm not mistaken, so we just put that stone on our forehead. Yes. In the third eye chakra and just meditate, is it? How about the other chakra, Master? Do you have any idea, or you can explain us on that as well?
So means how to do meditation, you're asking?
Yes, that's correct.
That's what you can hold like this for some time and then just meditate on it. Just like what now, you can even visualize that that energies are going inside. Okay, it is activating our pineal gland like that. You just visualize, you just think that this whatever stone you are putting there, it was giving energies to it. So that that is one type of method. Okay, so because even every stone has some energy. So that energy, whatever activation you want, okay, pineal gland to pituitary gland. So that one, if you put it there and then do meditation, so automatically it will activate easily. So
okay. Okay, thank you so much, because I just wanted to, this is the great platform also to share my experience. Actually, I'm looking, somehow I was attracted so much with the stones and all that. Yeah, and yesterday I went to the gemstones to view and to buy a correct stone, and I was telling to the universe, give me some stones which it can actually really work on me. And when I hear the talk, and I was so surprised, and how this universe is connecting me with a great and a well explanation, ma'am. Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mala, for that. Yes. Anybody else would like to ask doctor question? I have a question, doctor. I have came across this that when we meditate, if we meditate under what do you call this, dim light or even darkness, it also helps the pituitary gland to get activated. Is it right information?
That's what generally light penetration means. That's what they used to say is blue light, which increase the which activates the pineal gland, which activates the pineal. So that's the reason what they used to say is because melatonin generally what actually the circadian rhythm. Okay, so what I'm saying is when the sun gazing at that time, what happens? The serotonin used to be released. Okay, that will convert into melatonin at the night. So generally, we should not disturb our melatonin energy. So nowadays, what happening is, what actually we are doing is, because of maximum time we are like in light only. Our nature, what it says is, day means you should work. Night means you should sleep. That is the thing. Okay. So, but we are disturbing that. That is the main reason so many people are suffering from insomnia, because more time they are spending with this gadgets, means laptop, and because some or other we can't avoid also. One thing is we can't avoid, but what actually means the melatonin secretion will be reduced. Suppose if you spend more time nights, if you more spend in light. Okay, so for that reason, what we should do is, okay, before sleep, at least 1 hour before, you should off the lights, whole lights you can off. Okay, and one thing you can even energize. Okay, before sleep, even what you can do is do meditation. Okay, close your eyes and do meditation. Okay, that also will help. And one more thing is, even this what you can say is one candlelight. That is nothing but again it will increase our melatonin. Okay, what actually is sunlight, because that yellow color, yellow and orange will be mixed. So that will, what happens is, again similarly this energies will be released. Okay, so the serotonin will be released. So this is other nothing but the tips. What I can say is to increase our melatonin levels. And then we should not disturb our circadian rhythm, means daylight thing we should not disturb. So it is very important that we should mainly manage our, even because if it affects, means even our whole body also used to be affected, because night mainly repairing, our body used to be repaired at the night. Okay, so that if you disturb, if you sleep very late nights, what happens? Automatically our health is used to be get disturbed. So we maximum before 10 try to sleep. Okay, before sleep try to do meditation at least 15 minutes. Okay, and you should off whole lights, except you can if you want, means you can put one dim light, that to blue color which will be release this melatonin. So that is also, that is good actually. So that you can put in, then you can go for sleep. So you'll get a, what you can say, a very cool sleep. Mood will be enhanced, so that you can even do astral travels also. Astral travel and lucid dreaming.
Okay.
So that's it.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for the enlightenment. Yeah, Master Lakshmanan.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3 questions, Doctor. Just now you mentioned as a decalcify. What does this mean, Doctor? Decalcify
Means what actually happens is some of food, for example, fluoride. Okay, fluoride. So, and what happens actually is it will deposit in our brain if you take those things. So suppose fluoride, if it's present in water, that will affect. And then smoking. Okay, and then alcohol. These are the things. What happens actually, it will deactivate this pineal gland. So first we should declassify. First thing, if you remove these things, pesticides. So these are the things which used to affect mercury. So these are the things, what happens actually, it will deactivate this pineal gland. So what we should do is, we should first cleanse, first clear this thing, means detoxify with the help of this declarify. So if you toxify with the help of foods, for example, chlorella, spirulina, wheatgrass. Okay, so these are the foods, purple foods, blueberry, blackberry. These are contains highest amount of antioxidants, leafy vegetables. So these are the things, and also even citrus fruit, and also turmeric. So these are the things. What happens actually, if you have, automatically declarify, and then even detoxification will happen, so that our pineal gland is going to be activated.
One more question, Doctor. You told we can charge the water in the pyramid. Okay, we have a pyramid now. Can I just place the water with the bottle, seal the bottle? Can I put a sealed bottle inside?
No problem. You can put it.
Just open, because you also said during the full moon, we can also charge the water.
Yes,
how to place the water in the open?
Open in the sense, you can close the bottle. No need. It's transparent. It will penetrate. No problem.
Okay. What we do, we put in the pyramid with the bottle closed, because otherwise there means some insects going in. Okay.
You can close.
You can close the bottle and place it open.
But the bottle should be transparent.
Yeah, glass bottle.
Glass bottle will be very effective, because glass, the light will be penetrated easily.
One more, Doctor, you recommended asparagus to activate the pineal gland also. But here when I take asparagus, my urine gives ammonia smell.
Okay. And this will depend, because according to our, suppose if you feel it won't, some foods it won't suitable to everyone. So if you feel that if it is like urea smell is coming ammonia, so you avoid that one. So you take other things, because so many substitutes will be there. You can take other things. Okay. That is the condition.
One last question, Doctor. You said you take the apple cider vinegar with mother. What is this mother?
No, nothing but apple cider vinegar. It's a main thing is apple. Apple contains the same thing. There's a papain enzyme. Okay, and then that one when you have actually, mother means nothing but mother tincture they used to say. So it's a whole thing they used to mention it as a mother. So whole food which a good food like that they used to say. Nothing but like that. Mother is nothing but it's a whole food like that they used to mention. So apple cider vinegar, if you have as such with a little bit, 2 to 3 spoons in water, it will be like, it will first thing detoxification, act as a main detoxifier, so that it will help our system to be strong. So immunize, it will be also, the immune system will be strong. So it is like, it will act like that. So mother is nothing but, what I mentioned there is mother is nothing but, which is a good whole source. Mother represents is nothing but unconditional love. So mother, that is the main thing. What even when you prepare food also, if mother cooks, means what happens? She used to think her attitude at thinking capable will be only that this food, whatever I'm cooking for mother or for a husband or any okay, for children, what her aim will be, that they should be happy, energized, like that. Means that the consciousness will be there, okay, while cooking. Okay, other same thing if you give for servant for cooking, how what is her feeling, her thought. So that is the thing. Got it? Understood?
Yeah, understood, doctor. These some questions from the chat box.
Yeah, I would like. Yeah, there is some question, doctor, for you in the chat box. What is the best position to sleep?
Best position to sleep.
Yeah, so, by Ma S Saga 42.
Yeah. Before 11. So 10:30. Before, you should know. Means after 11, it is not that much recommended.
No, not best time. Best position.
Position is east. East is the best position. East is the best position, and then no, any time you should not sleep on west side, west and north. What happens is the pineal gland is going to be deactivated. So then the neurons, because every day 100 neurons is going to be formed for us, everyone who are doing meditation, okay, who are having the good foods, pineal gland foods. So okay, so what happens is the active deactivation takes place. Then means what the brain fog will happen for them frequently. Okay, and insomnia problem. So that is the main thing. Highly recommended is east is the best, and or south. East is the best. First position will be east. Second will be the south.
Okay.
So west and that's what west and yeah, north should not be slept.
Thank you, doctor. And some messages that thanks from Lakshmi. Thanks, madam. Very informative and in-depth presentation.
Thank you.
And from Master Mala, thank you so much for the great explanation, Master.
Thank you.
Also from Krishnamini Master, thank you very much, Master, on your excellent sharing.
Thank you.
Some messages. Anybody have any more questions?
Yeah, doctor, you mentioned about retention of breath, which we don't recommend in Anapanasati meditation as Kumbhaka, but you recommended that. Is it okay?
And like, see, what I'm generally, some tips, it was like that. So if suppose someone, if they feel that process is better for them,
effective,
if they try it, it's like that. So it's not recommended, but that's someone means like for one person, it may happen. So for some people, that method will be useful for them. So that like that. So they can pick anything. That's what it was, like open and free in my session. What I told is so many things are there. So in which method they feel they can do. That's what.
True. Okay, Shema, see any questions?
Yeah, that's all in the chat.
Any more questions from other masters?
Any more questions? Anybody? Okay. Yeah, if there's no more question, I suppose, Master.
Okay. We also pass our time actually.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, thank you, doctor, so much.
Thank you.
Wonderful sharing. Actually, so much knowledge you gave us. Just like what Master Shema has mentioned, a wide range of tips. People can just people got no time, can do the nature one, which we do. I stand in the balcony and watch my nature,
Yes.
And then especially Paurami meditation, today is a beautiful day. Paurami meditation, Kartika Masam, which we have told us very clearly. the most effective day and most important day in our life. A lot, Master Doctor. You have given a lot of tips actually. People can take one of that and practice is enough, I think. So I think on behalf of the PSSM Malaysia, I thank Dr. Sridevi for the wonderful session you had with us. So much knowledge, Doctor, actually. After all the time, we had had a wonderful talk today. And on behalf of PSSM movement, thank you so much, Doctor.